This is Mendon Cato. And did you know that Mormons have a particular question that they refuse to answer? What is the criteria for a false prophet? You would think it would be easy to figure out since they have the exact same criteria as Christians. But for some reason, they can't reference those. So let's go look at what that is so we can figure out why that might be that they can't answer that question. So let's take a look at Deuteronomy 18, which they also have, but for some reason they're incapable of finding, referencing, or using. In particular, verse 20 through 22. But if any prophet dares to speak a message in my name that I have not commanded him to speak, or to speak in the name of other gods, that prophet must be put to death. You may ask in your heart how to recognize a message that the Lord has not spoken. When a prophet speaks in the name of the Lord and the message does not come to pass, or come true, that is a message that the Lord has not spoken, and the prophet has not spoken presumptuously. Do not be afraid of him. Which is really interesting because Joseph Smith predicted that the U.S. would have a civil war. Then the U.S. would be involved in a massive world war directly right after that. The world would end, and then Jesus would return. Well, Mormon Jesus would return. That didn't happen. Joseph Smith predicted that a guy named David Patton would go on a mission trip and save millions of people for Mormon theology. David Patton died before he could go on that trip. Joseph Smith predicted that they were going to build a temple in Missouri. That land plot is empty because they all got ran off to Utah. Because it turns out stealing property and land and defrauding people from money and sexually harassing people is not very popular back then.